You're watching Fox 10 Arizona Morning with Ron Hoon, Rick D'Amico, Andrea Robinson, Kristen Anderson, and Corey McCloskey in HD. Coming up.
You know the saying, age ain't nothing but a number?
Yes. Well, this guy right here is, well, he's 91 years old. He sure doesn't look 91.
He looks a lot younger than I.
What he is doing that most of us will never try in our entire lives.
And you're watching Fox 10 Arizona Morning.
All right, welcome back. 8:22. Over the last century, the world of aviation has changed in so many ways. From prop planes of the past to jetliners of today, it sure has, it's pretty incredible. Well, Jamie King takes a walk down memory lane with a Sun City pilot who has sat in the cockpit since he was 15 years old. Incredible. Take a look.
Come fly with me, let's fly away.
The world of aviation has changed a lot over the last century, from the early beginnings to the massive trans-ocean airliners of today. 91-year-old Sun City West resident Ed Lundberg has seen it all, and in many ways, he's been part of it all. Ed's fascination with flights started with news of the great Charles Lindbergh and his solo flight across the Atlantic.
The fact that he made the trip by himself in such a long distance, it was fantastic.
And that gave a young Ed a motivation and an idea.
Air and space, since a child, it is very, all I wanted to do is fly.
And at age 14, he did. By 15, he flew his first solo flight by forging his father's name on a medical record. After that, into the skies he went.
It was a Taylorcraft or a Piper Cub, one of the two. I can't remember which one, but they both were good airplanes.
And by age 21, the kid that never had a formal lesson was in fact instructing others.
I never went through flying school, and it was a big problem because everybody asked me what class I went through, and I didn't have one.
And you would never know it, Ed became an instructor for the Royal Canadian Air Force during World War II. After the war, Ed took a job with Delta Airlines before it was the Delta Airlines. Things were different then.
There was only 9 airplanes.
Wow.
And there was only 90-some pilots, so it has grown a little bit to excess of 4,000 pilots now.
After 21 years of flying for Ford and GM, Ed retired in 1974, and to reignite his love for flying, he took a flight in a glider late last year.
Oh, I think it was great, other than the fact there was no engine.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Very quiet.
Quiet. Was it strange to your ear? You're
No.
so used to that hum.
No, the fact you could do this, it was wonderful.
50 years of flight and all for Ed Lundberg, a man who says he never worked a day in his life.
It was so great. I can't give an expression of how wonderful it was. It was freedom. It was life itself.
What a story. That is fantastic.
Amazing.
Yes.
And how many planes did Delta start with again?
9, he said.
Well, it's like a Southwest. And all these airlines started with few planes.
Yeah, and grew.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, what a great guy.
Congratulations to you.
And so handsome,
And I love playing the Air Force theme behind it. Kind of brought a tear to my eye.
Did it? Oh, reminiscing?
Yes.
Okay.
About my days flying in the Air Force.
Well.